Look at this really old, worn out phone. Like, bro, can you believe it? This is what you get when you're like struggling. Struggle bussing. It's not bussing. It's still loading. Oh my god.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry.
Okay. This is going to be the absolutely, like, let's just go with it. Like, it's prize art. I've done my FNAF one. Where did I put that? Right here. And now I'm going to do a ribbon on a wolf. Ribbon wolf. But first, we're gonna wait for the old phone to load this shit, because it's still taking its sweet time. Let's review the tools. We have a mechanical pencil from, I think, Bic, maybe? It has a white eraser on the end, and white eraser right here. These are gonna be number 1. Forget the pink rubber eraser. We want polyester or whatever the heck they're called, because poly is the best. Unless you can't communicate. Anyways, this mechanical pencil is orange, like a tangerine or a cutie, just like you. And it comes with graphite lead. It's only got 3 in here, I think, maybe 4. And I don't have any extra, but I do have 2 more mechanical pencils and 1 other one lying around somewhere that I don't know where it is. But that's why I chose orange, because I was gonna choose blue, because blue would have been on theme. But anyways, let me show you the features. This can come undone, but we don't want to do that. And this can come out. Well, if I could figure it out. Hold up. Oh my god, it's tightly packed, so I can't do that. This features craziness, like it's so chaotic, just like Ash from GT Live. She's the dancing queen, the cockroach queen, and the chaos queen. No wonder she's a figment of Matt Pat's imagination. My secondary tool is a random phone that I just have. You might want to get one. No, you don't. You really don't. What is this notification? Backup is incomplete. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Probably because Google Drive is still installing, if you haven't noticed. Our primary tool is this sketch pad. Here we have written Skylar the Wolf in a beautiful cursive font and D1 for the prize he has chosen. Nobody else chose a prize, so I'm just gonna have to say that, well, you know, I'm glad he chose a prize, because everybody deserves a little happy pick-me-up prize. Now, I'm gonna have to tell you right now to like and subscribe and go check out my Reddit, because Reddit is so freaking phenomenal. Anyways, we're gonna have to talk about reference photos. Now, reference photos, I'm told, are not cheating. They are definitely not cheating. This background music is so quiet compared to my voice. Can you hear the sound of my voice? Oh, you should always have like a drink. Drinky drink. I've got cranberry apple. And water. Drink your water. That is number 1 for today. That is my number 1 tip on life. Loading screen tips. Drink your water. I've got this water bottle. Gar. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's been a fun water bottle to have. The only problem is that it was supposed to be a scented water bottle to make it taste like the scent, and it definitely does not work the way you're talking about. It's called olfactory, and I don't think it really works. Maybe Air Up would work better, maybe Circle would work better, but that's like off-brand. So try Air Up first. Oh my god, my face is being reflected. Don't reflect my face. Oh my god, my face!
The term is like chai latte, right? If you put milk in it.
Oh, another drink beverage, chai latte if you put milk in it. I would recommend putting chai latte and pumpkin spice together because pumpkin spice by itself tastes like spice, but chai latte added to it tastes like pumpkin pie. This is still installing, guys.
I'm gonna switch my water so I don't drink all my.
Oh, drink your water.
Hey, Gigi. You gotta be careful because the water has ice in it. It'll get brain freeze.
Well, she's definitely not drinking her whiskey neat or her water. But you should drink, like, I prefer like room temperature slash like above, like below room temperature, like kind of cold, kind of not. Like I drink faucet water. Faucet water is just fine. You don't have to spend all your money on bottled water, especially since bottled water puts plastic in the oceans, and that contributes to pollution and the deaths of endangered animals and climate change and global warming, which might be the same difference. But anyways, let's continue to wait for this to install. Goodness, I finally did it. Open sesame. Open the sesame of your face. It's Google Workspace. That's not Google Drive, but it still probably is the same thing. So don't you ever be a mean thing. I don't know why I just did that. Oh. Your tertiary tool is your reference photo, if I haven't mentioned that. Now, that's important. Okay, always have a reference photo.
She's so cute.
Unless you're like god tier level skilled at art, but I don't really know if I know anybody that is. So let's move everything out of the way while we do our reference. And on the side, like somewhere where you have it right next to your face. Let's turn the volume down on the TV and get ready to make this. So start with a line where the top of your reference photo ends if you're going to be cut off, because my reference photo is a little bit cropped. Now I'm going to do the ear first where it's cropped. And you do, like, you're supposed to start with tiny lines, but if I don't start with, like, if I start with tiny lines, my phone will be weird about it when I do the editing for the main digital drawing. And I'll include that too. We'll do that together. And that'll be like a speed draw. This will be a slow draw. Okay? Now he has like an inside of his ear, so we want to have like the combined forces of the inside of the ear. And then he has hair. Anime style. I love to draw in anime style. I'm like a manga artist. But like if you go very slowly and don't rush it, you'll get very smooth, clean, beautiful things. And I just added this one right here for details, and you can like even play with it a little bit. And like you don't have to be exact to the reference photo, I will just say. But like I'm adding like the eye right here, and it's kind of down and sideways, and it's like Final Fantasy 13 styled. Like always just like Google or go through Reddit or Twitter, but like don't trace, never trace, don't ever do that. I will say that right now. So like the reference photo has this going everywhere, but like we're gonna go down and we're gonna go like this, and then it goes like this, and we want to just play around with it a little bit, like have a little bit of fun. Oh, that's dark. So his face is kind of like right here a little bit, and we want to go like we want to follow like a set guideline. Like look at where his ear is. We go down like this, and he probably has like an ear right here as well. So now what we're gonna do is add his face in. And always add like a little, you know, a gauntness. Like you don't, it's not gaunt unless you really want it to be gaunt. Like if I added that shadow but I erased it.
You're a lifesaver, Fanny. I really needed this. Thank you. She's blushing.
Okay, but I'm gonna erase a little bit. It's always okay to make mistakes. Like accidents happen. They can be happy little accidents. That's okay too. But like I want to make sure I get this just perfect. There we go. There we go. Now follow the reference. Okay, now we're gonna go like this because this has it like this, and there's more hair like that. And it's okay to be different, be creative. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing.
otherwise rich area is an interesting discovery in itself.
And then you
After
click
Riles
this
is
button
scared, I'm
to make the lid come
my
out.
clothes. He says I'm a demon child. It'd be so cool if I was.
Oh, that's even darker than the first sentiment.
I always ask Mr. Lewis if he has any legendary enchanted clothes. He only has shirts and stuff.
Okay, so we're like pinching and zooming on our reference photo, and you can like zoom in a lot and then zoom out a lot.
Oh no. His cravat.
And like anime eyes always have little bubbles of whiteness to like show the reflection of light, and they don't have to be the exact perfect. And then they also have dark outlines.
I love fitted skirts. Cravat. Oh, yeah, script. Nice.
Okay. Okay.
But also understand not having the budget for it too.
Okay. Oh, and he has like a little like ooh
Skylar skirt.
to accentuate the nose or the snout. Now we're gonna like follow his muscles in the photo.
What was this one?
And he has a cropped off part right here.
I'd like this one if it wasn't purple.
So here we go. And he goes like this, and there's like a shadow right here. So I'm gonna include the shadow for the digital part of this drawing. And then his arm is muscular. I don't know if Skylar is normally muscular, but he's probably gonna love
I ordered
this.
a bookshelf for a matching set that I got from Mary's shop. They're both made from a wood that's not made of mystery. Maybe Selena knows something about that. Mary's got a new bed frame for sale. Nora says ours is good enough, but I like this one better. Oh.
Okay, I like nipples.
Curse you, Holt. Curse you. I always forget who I'm talking to, and then I don't expect the pun, and then it happens.
Now don't forget that there's gonna be ribbons on this. So I'm gonna draw ribbons too.
I always check Miss Mary's boots for princess.
And they're like bandages, but kind of not. But it's kind of Halloween-y, actually. I think I see why he chose this. I was like kind of scared because this might have been the hardest one that he chose.
It should have tall posts.
But I can see why he chose this, because it's kind of Halloween-y. Cropping it, so I don't have to worry about extracurricular details. Because that goes over the muscle. That's why we did a little hump right here and right here.
I'm gonna be responsible.
And this goes like this. I'm gonna say,
like a house upgrade, or the town needs my money too for something. I don't remember what. But I remember Adeline wanted it. It's probably my quest.
oh, and this has like a little bow tie, or you know, ribbon bow.
Do that.
And I really like drawing belly buttons too. They're so cute. Okay, we've got the hips. The hips don't lie. And then crop it again
When you level up, it makes it
for your picture taking. If you're doing the specialized style like of drawing for when you do drawing on paper, transfer to your phone to do digital art.
so it takes less chops.
And he's got so much muscles in this photo, and I love it. So now I'm going to make the rest of that belly, and he's got like a thing right here. And then always put these lines. The reference photo only had, well, you know. And then right here we might add some shading. Okay, and then make sure the belly button is darker than the shade. Okay, and then he's got his collarbone. Definitely video game styled. Now let's add our background. It's like he's in like a classroom, a Japanese style classroom. I would say like if this is Final Fantasy 13, it would be Oerba. There we go. Now we're gonna go towards the digital aspect of it all. Okay, let's get this crop right. Why did it just take a photo without my permission?
Boy, time flies when you're doing manual labor, huh?
Okay, here's what we're doing. We're cropping, just like I had those crop lines. Find the perfect position. And now I'm going to make the lines dark enough to fill in.
Thank you for dropping by. It's always good to see you. This is the doctor. I don't want to put a doctor.
Oh, that works. Okay, I like that.
Oh, it is nice.
So now we're gonna save
I've
this.
been playing Harvest Moon since I was a little kid. Bath Day will be just the thing for you. Thanks, Dozy. I'll head on in.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting
Now
this.
we're gonna create. Zoom
Yeah,
out.
I've been playing Harvest Moon
And
since I was a
this
little
is
kid.
Infinite Painter, by the way. This is another tool for
And I should
digital
have done
art.
that, too, 'cause I was like,
Okay, we've got our layers. We only get 3 on Infinite Painter. That's fine with me. No, we don't want to export. We want to import. So we're going to go towards Gallery.
and I was very
I'm going to click on this. We're going to layer it. I'm going to check mark that son of a gun. Now, make your things dark. Click your bucket tool or your fill tool, whatever it likes to be called. Actually, first, what we need to do is select our our perfect pen
Did Dozy give me the free bag?
and make sure. Okay, because everything actually needs to be filled in perfectly well.
You're doing great work, Fanny.
So when you're like, we'll crop this again when we finish the like, you know what I'm saying, but like,
Going. Rad.
we just don't want to like have bad fills.
Stardew something
Okay.
who actually did end up buying a farm.
We forgot that arm, but that's okay. We can always edit and post.
Wait.
Now... Okay, now we've got that. And we want to, like, do the same
Is
things.
that a thing? If you
Maybe.
say
Who
someone bought your
cares?
farm, that means they died? Really?
Okay. Add a layer. Now we're going to do our fill
I also
tool
heard you sent
section.
someone to a farm upstate. I've heard that.
And we want to make sure it gets everywhere. So I'm clicking multiple times. Let me make sure this is closed. No, we don't want that. Okay. Fill.
So nice, 36 I needed, but I need 79, I think.
The speed run's coming. Don't worry. First, I'm just showing you this part.
I'm sure we know. Just big rock.
Actually, I don't. Well, you know what? Okay. Well, if
Can't reach.
some of this matters. This will probably be sped up too.
XP from this.
Pretty things don't necessarily have to be worth more, in my opinion.
This is where trees.
Okay, let's see what happens. We now delete this. Okay, that actually looks really good.
Is that her? She's a beach?
Now we're going to add a layer again. Fill tool. Now we're doing these colors.
You're on a long break from gaming. You started playing again some days ago.
And we want it to be very light.
No, why would you do that to yourself, Shrey?
Oh boy. Okay, don't worry. We can always get that color back. I just didn't want ribbon to be colored in.
I do have some good memories.
Oh, shoodle noodle. Now we are going to do our shading. So when I shade, I choose a marker and it's always dry ink because dry ink is so good for being like translucent and perfect and pretty. Skylar has purple stripes. And we're also going to use that purple to be shadows. Okay.
Coconut.
Now, for the blush, we're going to do heavy wash. There we go. Add some right here, actually. Add some over here just to be like, yeah. And then add some right down here just to be like, yeah. Add some right here. Okay. Now we export. Name it Skylar D1. And making sure it's a JPEG for this purposes. Export. Now we're gonna go crop it.
Ooh, a sapphire.
We only need to do it right here because that extra side is good. Oh, and always add a signature. Don't worry about that. I almost forgot, but
Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a spiky dude. Ow, oh jeez Louise. Okay, let's just go to the next floor. There's too many enemies on this one.
beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, like and subscribe. Check out Riles Creative Streaks on Reddit. And thank you. Boom, boom, boom.
About my story, it's passionate ambitions. This tale of my glory. We've stuck together since we were babies. We've shared what's there inside our heart. Yeah, every single day. Let's talk about all the things that we have been waiting for. Let me hear those magic words. Waggy, it's a waggy lucky day. It's a waggy lucky day. We spend our time together in a way that will never fade away. What a waggy lucky day. What a waggy lucky day. And let's get ready to play the way that makes us feel someday. Body and my story. Wacky dory. Wacky docky glory.